Mission.
Boss, are you okay? So the vocal cord parasites that have infected Mother Base, they're ethnic cleansers designed to silence those who don't fit into Skullface's worldview. We can't allow him to have such power. Go over the mission details and get going ASAP.
Alright, so hey guys, we're back. Last time we had a to be continued, so now it's time to continue it. So let's go ahead and look at some of our stuff though. We did get a sniper rifle. I'm not sure if we can craft that sniper rifle yet, or make it yet, but it would definitely come in handy. This mission, if you go all the way to the bottom, yep, here it is. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. We're pretty far off actually by 10 points in R&D. No big deal, but yep. Now we're going to pretty much be continuing the mission. Looks like some giant brown cloud attacked the helicopter at the end of last mission when we rescued Code Talker. And it said to be continued, so we can go ahead and get in there and do that. So this is Metallic Archaea, follow-up mission to Code Talker. So let's go ahead and get into it. And so what you want to do here is pretty much be using your heavy loadout, which we set up last part in case we would need it against the other skulls. But for this mission, we're probably going to want to go in with it. And either go with this stealth suit or, I mean, not in particular this stealth suit, but like a stealth suit with, it says health recovery up. That'll help speed up your health recovery, or go with something with defense. Either one of these would be good. I'm thinking I'm going to stick with this stealth suit because the health recovery is at 2. So that's pretty good. If you don't know what the difference is, health recovery means like if we take some damage and then get behind cover, our health will recover faster. Defense would be more for limiting how much damage we receive in the first place. But I'm going to go with this loadout. Should be okay. As far as arms go, we're not going to be using it this time. It worked great on the skulls last time, but it's not going to matter this time. Other equipment, I think we're pretty much set. See, LMGs also work pretty well for this mission, and I really enjoy them. So, oh, I have a custom one here. We might go with this. Rocket launcher's good, but yeah, why not this one? We'll use LMG. I like the LMG. Well, we're going to take a grenade launcher with us. This pistol is probably not going to get a whole lot of action. I don't think we have anything else we can be using. Yeah, we don't have the SMGs. Oh, we do have this. I would recommend bringing this. Pretty much like a big pistol. Does a lot of damage. That'll come in handy. But yeah, so, and arms really don't matter. Might even be a good opportunity to show off an arm that we haven't seen, like the bionic gold arm. This is something we got, I think, from Ground Zeroes, completing Ground Zeroes. Yeah, this arm, you know, not gonna see a whole lot of action. As far as vehicles go, you could bring a tank with you. I would recommend like a small one though, nothing like a big one, because the big one's firing rate is way too slow for this next fight. But it's probably not going to matter. So, you know, I might even just like no vehicle. That way, the vehicle we, you know, would usually bring doesn't get blown up in the fight. Yeah, there's going to be a fight. I'm not trying to spoil anything, but we're probably going to have to fight. I also hit the cancel mission button on accident. So we're going to go in ASAP. It doesn't matter when. So we'll hit ASAP and we'll get into this.
Clouds ahead! It's them.
like you're surrounded by mist. The support chopper can't get close to your position right now.
Hurry! They are coming! We are their quarry.
Skulls. So that Misty is their work. We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. Boss, you need to eliminate the skulls. We cannot lose Code Talker.
Alright, so as you heard from Miller, we gotta eliminate the skulls. And you might be wondering why I brought the LMG instead of the old rocket launcher, and that's why, because the LMG is kind of like a hidden bonus to it. It's not really hidden, but you might not pay attention to it, and that is penetration power. And what these skulls are armored skulls. What we fought before were camouflage and mist skulls. The lady skulls were camouflage skulls, and the skulls we've seen before this point were mist skulls. What we have here, oh, that's not good, get away from that. Those always explode, so when you see them doing that, you want to get out of the way of that. But these are armored skulls, so you want something with good penetration power, and that's what this is right here. The LMG is going to do for us. As you can see, you don't want to be too close to them, though, because the bullets will actually reflect off of their armor, and that's something you want to watch out for. So we're just going to keep on unloading on them. And we don't have too much ammo. You can call in additional ammo, or you can try and do something to work around this. Also, when you see them jump at you like that or start coming towards you, be ready to hit the right trigger for like kind of a quick time event. And that'll stun them, but you get some good shots in. I don't know if doing hitting them in the head will do additional or damage or anything like that. I guess you can always try. But see, we kind of we burned right through that guy's armor, and then he's kind of open to like massive amounts of damage without his armor. So we're kind of out of ammo here. Let's see if we switch to the rocket launcher, or not rocket launcher, grenade launcher. See what this does, if anything. Aim's not super great. See, that's not doing a lot because it's not penetrating. We can try and use this. It's doing okay. Not super great. I might call in additional ammo for our LMG. Probably be a good idea. Let's see, shoot him here. Yeah, that's not doing a whole lot. It's okay though. Yeah, and see, he's getting his armor back, so he kind of gets his health back a little bit there. The faded bar is his armor level. Oh yeah, and watch out for the skulls that are running around. I don't think I killed that guy, but I did hurt him a little bit. But if your health does get low, mine's kind of damaged, not really low, but just get behind something and see there was our health recovery. Just wait for all the little red marks to go away. Unfortunately, we can't extract these skulls either. Like I said, we don't have anything for that. You might be worried about Code Talker. No one goes after him, so you don't have to worry about him. You also don't really have to worry about the zombies too much either when you're over here. This is why I made a mad dash for the kind of the hangar, because when you're by the hangar, they have a harder time getting you. It also helps you manage the skulls a little bit here. I'm kind of picking targets a little bit here with these skulls, because around the hangar there's plenty of room to just kind of pick the one you want and unload on him. Oh, he got me there. He kind of teleported on me there. And that one's kind of low, so we're going to try and get him before he has a chance to recover armor. Oh, yep, run though, because when they do that, they kind of put their hands to the ground. They're doing that charging thing where they kind of can summon a rock to come at you from underground. You want to really watch out for that. So yeah, we're pretty low on ammo. Let's see if we can't get a resupply around here somewhere. That's good. It'll land on that guy's body, but that's fine. So we'll shoot this guy a little bit more. I thought that grenade launcher we had would do a little bit more. It didn't do too much. But as far as these guys and their attack damage, oh yeah, they're getting me. But yeah, make sure you're not sprinting when you're trying to regain health, because it won't go up. So just make sure you're behind something, and our health recovery should take care of the rest. See, yeah, we recovered super fast there. And our ordnance is almost here. They don't do a lot of damage with the guns. They do have the guns, but they don't usually do a lot of damage. They do a lot of their damage when they try and sneak up on you and hit you with that machete. And that can sometimes be hard to block, so you gotta watch out for that. Oh, he knocked me over. It usually doesn't knock you over. That doesn't do a lot of damage. What does the damage is when it explodes. So you want to be sure you're watching out for that. Just get up as fast as you can and get out of there. See, look at this penetration power. We just like burn through that guy. This guy doesn't have a whole lot of armor left, so as soon as we get through it like that, he's pretty much dead. So there's only 4 tasks. I want to say the other task is to definitely extract them. And then, I don't know of any other tasks. I can't remember. But yeah, there you go. The fight's over. And like I said, penetration power is the key to winning on that one. And now all you can do is you can look at all these guards. They're guy guards. And you can, tell Dee to get them, or you can get them. We're just going to wait here while he does that. I also like that, I forgot that I even made a custom LMG. I put the custom red paint on there. Not a whole lot going on other than that. We don't have a whole lot of upgrades left. But yeah, penetration power is way better over, against overall power against those armored guys. For maybe mist fighting guys, or yeah, mainly the mist guys. When you're fighting mist guys, mist skulls, I would say go with overall power. When we first fought them, like I'm saying on the honeybee mission, that's why they kind of give us the rocket launcher for that, because it was about overall power. And then for the camouflage ones, we fought, last round, which is kind of like quiet clones. We just used the rocket arm. So I would say just getting hits in is the best idea for them, not really overall power, penetration power, or anything like that. But yeah, definitely for these armored guys, you want to get the penetration. It just makes sense, because their biggest strength is the armor. So if you can bypass that or get something to tear through it like an LMG, you're really hitting them hard. They didn't last very long at all. When you got 200 rounds coming right at them with very good penetration power. Our little pistol did okay too. The again 5. I don't know. I'm probably pronouncing that totally wrong. But yeah, this is like the strongest pistol in the game. That's why I got it. This pistol comes with some very good upgrades you can get for it. I want to say like explosive rounds that are, I don't think would be too good against these guys, but it might be okay. Might be okay. So looks like Dee Dee's gotten most of the guys. I'm not gonna worry about too many other people, but you don't have to be in a hurry now. We took out the skulls. You can make sure you get all the supplies and stuff, because we didn't use any folding devices because Dee Dee was here to get the guys and nothing else really folding. So you want to make sure you get these supplies. Have a look around the base if you want. I don't think there's anything else of interest. We can check for like blueprints or stuff like that. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, extract code talker, and I don't remember what that other one is. I want to say, no, I can't remember. Maybe like, I want to say there's I don't know. We'll have to wait till after the mission. I don't want to say something and then it'd be totally wrong. But I'm thinking, yeah, okay, I'm going to stick to my word. I'm not going to say what I think it is, because I can't remember it all. But I remember it not being too difficult. I guess we'll go ahead and extract this guy, and we'll get Code Talker and get him back to the chopper. So there you go. We're all bloodied up, but you know, we did okay. That went pretty well. Like I said, penetration power, that's their big weakness. So there you go. Now you know the weakness of pretty much 3 of the different kinds of skulls. Camouflage ones can't handle the rocket arm. Armored ones can't handle LMG. And there you go. That's mission complete. Pretty much a straight up boss mission. A lot of fun though. That's a really good boss fight. But yeah, as soon as it starts, I would recommend making a mad dash achievement. Making a mad dash for the hangar bay there, because you know it's very good for grouping and picking your targets and stuff like that. And there's a lot of cover around. Like I said, you don't want to be kind of fighting on the airstrip itself, because then, you know, you're out in the open, you're taking damage from all of them. So you don't really want to be doing that. Also, I want to say they have some other moves they might do, where instead of, like, sending the rocks underground, they'll, like, kind of pick rocks up and throw them at you. If you're kind of out in the open, that's something they're not really going to do inside a hangar. So, unfortunately, we didn't get an S rank there. I'm not sure what it is. I would say extracting the skulls was the missing one, and if you extract all 4 of the skulls, you probably would have got an S rank too. I think that'd be the only other way to do it, because our time wasn't bad. I mean, could have been a little bit better, but it wasn't super bad. Accuracy was actually even better than I thought it would be, because we were using an LMG. We were pretty much spraying everywhere.
Skullface is no longer in Africa. The nuclear test was a success. Now they turned their knives on me.
Satellites didn't read any test. Neither did seismometers.
The detonation test took place 5 years ago in the southern Indian Ocean. The final test was the opposite, to prevent detonation.
You mean?
Skullface plans to sell nuclear weapons that he retains control of.
It's not like hawking small arms to militias.
Indeed. He plans to avoid detection by exporting minerals containing tiny amounts of uranium in the form of metallic archaea. Once on site, the metallic archaea enrich the uranium and weaponize it. Loaded onto all-terrain bipedal machines, they ensure any country, armed group, even the smallest terrorist cell, can become a nuclear power.
Bipedal. So that's why they needed Huey.
A nuke business to replace the arms business. And Skullface owns the market.
The very atmosphere of nukes, anywhere and everywhere. Deterrence on all sides.
So that's why he ran a non-detonation test.
Yes. Another metallic archaea instantly overrides the criticality generator. It fails safe only he controls. Any such weapon can be deactivated whenever he chooses, regardless of who owns it or their intent to use it.
Nukes. Controlled by a man, not a country.
If they proliferate, conventional nukes lose all value. Political, military, and economic. The 2 superpowers become powerless.
Alright, so it looks like we got a few rewards here. Got some metallic archaea and some vocal cord parasite tapes. And we got a new key item, Skull's Machete. Not sure what that unlocks, but I'm sure we'll find out. So got some new emblem stuff, Code Talker and Skulls.
The R&D and medical teams have come up with a proposal for a new suit that applies Code Talker's research, the Parasite suit. Apparently, it can recreate some of the Skull's unusual abilities. But in order to use those abilities, it needs parasites. If you want to wear this suit, you're going to need to get a hold of parasites by extracting skulls.
Alright, so there you go. We've been introduced to a kind of a new mechanic and new suit, the Parasite suit, which should be able to give us, well, it does, give us the ability to use all the powers we've seen of the skulls so far. You know, mist, camouflaging, and armor. But like Ocelot said there, you're going to have to extract the skulls in order to get the materials out of them for the suit. So when I was talking about materials last part, that's kind of what I was talking about. You get like parasites, like 3 parasites or so from each extraction of a single skull, and then that goes towards a running total for more and more upgrades and enhanced abilities for the suit. You know, like camouflage lasting longer, armor being stronger, mist being thicker, stuff like that. And I think that's what the skull machete unlocked. It either unlocked the parasite suit or probably the ability for us to extract parasites, because obviously, or not parasites, but skulls. Because obviously now we got the suit, we're going to have the ability to extract skulls, otherwise the suit's useless without them. We also got some soldiers here. Nothing too great. Wild Wasp, but that's actually a pretty decent name. Let's see the other guy's name, see if it... Hulking Cobra, that's actually pretty great too. Now I gotta see the third guy's name. Glacier Badger? That's okay. That's okay, I'll allow it.
We need to stop the epidemic at Mother Base.
About the pathogen spreading through Mother Base, what's your opinion?
Textbook symptoms of vocal cord parasite infestation. And judging from this casualty list, it is the Kikango strain. Meaning, a breed of parasite that triggers symptoms upon detecting pronunciation specific to Kikango.
So how do we keep them from becoming symptomatic?
Use this. A type of Wolbachia, introduced to a sample of the parasite. The parasitic bacteria that colonizes the parasites, turning male to female and preventing copulation. We must cultivate more.
Thanks to Code Talker, we've managed to put a stop to any new vocal cord parasite infections. We couldn't save those already symptomatic, but everyone who survived has been released from the quarantine platform. Skullface will pay for this.
Again with the truth serum?
What are those legs made of? Titanium? All the way to the femur.
Metallic archaea.
Sahelanthropus. Where is it?
What?
We have to know before his plan is complete.
Sahelanthropus is the final piece.
What are you talking about?
If the Soviets break out a mobile, controllable nuclear weapon, East-West relations will be right back at the Cuban Missile Crisis.
The Cold War returns to life, as countries without nuclear arsenals line up for what Skullface is selling. Nuclear weapons proliferate overnight, and on the brink of annihilation, the world maintains its balance.
But we know this is all just a shield,
A ruse. The cleansing parasites are what matter most. A WMD to eclipse even nukes, and the only one that can still be used. Skullface is the world's greatest threat, and Zero's. The pieces are in place. All that remains is to unveil Sahelanthropus in Afghanistan.
They can't activate it without me. Okay, B-Zero. Sahelanthropus is beyond the Soviet base camp, in a lab built by the Soviet philosophers. That's what you're looking for. But I have no idea how he's controlling it. It wasn't designed to accommodate a human pilot. No! No! Wait!
We got word from Afghanistan. Everyone at the Soviet base camp's dead. No sign of fighting. Parasites. Skullface's men then headed north. The target is OKB-0. That's where he'll activate Sahelanthropus. Unless we stop him, he'll go down in history a conquering victor. We can't let that happen. Wipe him out. Don't leave any trace of his existence.
I'm gonna need backup on this one.
You'll rendezvous on site.